a bit, but just recently EA made it an open beta, so basically anybody can just go to their website or on Origin, download it for free and play it. It's basically a free FIFA that has Ultimate Team and Season modes, but the only price you would pay is for packs on Ultimate Team for like FIFA points. That's the only real money you would put into it. So it's only on PC for now at least, and you can play with keyboard and mouse, or with a controller. And usually, I mean, you guys know, or maybe you don't know, that I play FIFA with a keyboard because I love it. That's how I grew up playing. But I can't play this game with a keyboard because they have the most ridiculous setup for it, and you cannot change your keys for your keyboard. So I'm gonna have to play with my controller. I hate playing with a controller, but hopefully I'll do fine. So we're just gonna play one match. You can try this out. I've played one match. When you first enter the game, it basically sets you up against the computer. You have to play one match, and it's like a tutorial kind of deal, so it teaches you the controls and whatever. So I'm just gonna play it now, my first online match in this, you will see, and I'm playing with a controller, so keep that in mind just in case I suck, just saying. But I'm gonna play with Chelsea. I'm gonna actually make my first starting lineup right now, and I'm gonna take you through the highlights in just a little bit. So we are at the loading screen right now, and I thought this loading screen took a very long time. This is sped up about 3 or 4 times, and it's still a very long screen. But as you can see in the loading screen, it shows you what team they picked, their name, and their record. Which in the record, I thought that was a really cool thing to add there. And this is the game in itself. The graphics, in my opinion, I think it kind of looks like FIFA 11. But the gameplay feels like FIFA 11 combined with FIFA 12, which means you have legacy defending. Tactical defending, my bad, but also pace is everything. And look at this corner. Corners are so weird in this game because the angle is so confusing. You don't know where you're aiming at, but somehow I get a goal from that corner with David Luiz. And as you can see, I don't know how to celebrate in this game, so I'm just gonna run everywhere until the replay starts. And by the way, speaking of replays, you'll see just a little bit later in this video, replays are kind of dumb in this game, but as I was saying, pace is everything in this game, and this opponent is that's all he was trying to do. He was trying to pressure the ball off me and then just pace abuse with everybody. Strength does feel a bit of a factor, more than in FIFA 11 and maybe even more than in FIFA 12. But look at this beautiful 1-2 play from Eto'o and Oscar or whoever that was, and I get 2 goals here. But I was gonna say the thing that does feel better than FIFA 14 in this game is the passing. Like when you do. In FIFA, by the way, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Worst replay ever. What am I supposed to see in that first replay? Anyway, I was gonna say, the thing that is better, if you try in FIFA 14 to 1-2 pass, to basically tiki-taka a lot, your players will stumble at one point. Like 2-3 passes and your player will stumble. But in this game, passing feels very, very accurate and crisp. And by the way, it's still a FIFA game, so there's still FIFA bullshit. Look at that. How did he manage to get that goal? He just sprinted, shot at the near post, goalkeeper basically palmed it in his own net, so he gets 1 goal back. But that is halftime, and the halftime screen and basically looks like FIFA 14. But the one thing that will probably upset a lot of people when they try this is that they force you to control every every menu with your mouse, which is very annoying. But at halftime I decided, if it's all about pace, I'm gonna go for pace, so I put Shurla instead of Oscar at cam or center forward. And I was contemplating on putting Salah, the pace demon, at right back, but then I decided I'm sweaty enough. So here's the substitution screens, basically FIFA 14, but the second half begins, and I was saying passing is better, but the whole game is a lot more arcadey than FIFA 14, even Ultimate Team, because it's first of all, the match duration is very short, as Eto'o is through, and I try to finesse shot it there, and that brings me to my next point. Finesse shots feel very weak in this game, basically like FIFA 13, but even worse than FIFA 13. And look at this trippy angle for the free kick. I thought that was very weird, like very intense, because when he kicked it, you're basically in the point of view of his foot kicking the ball. But it does finish 2-1. I beat this dude, the first ever online match in FIFA World for me, and it is a win. I think I should have demolished that guy, but after the match, as you can see, I do get my first 3 points. But for every match you play, you get coins and XP, which obviously XP is self-explanatory. It's basically your EAS FC thing. But coins for every single match you get, even if it's outside of Ultimate Team, because I did mention that this game has Ultimate Team. But here's the thing, I didn't know what the hell that was, so I click on it, and basically, I'm still not sure, but match credits. Apparently you can buy victories or something, because it was saying something like keep your winning streak going, buy some match credits, so maybe you can buy victories or something. And as you just saw, I redeemed some rewards there, because this game has a lot of accomplishments and you get XP and coins for everything you do. But that's been FIFA World. I don't know how I feel about it. I think I kind of like it, even if it's a little fast-paced. I don't like playing with my controller, so I think I'm gonna have to figure something out myself to play with my keyboard. But guys, give it a try. It's free. You don't lose anything. And please let me know if you want me to start an ultimate team on this. I think it could be kind of fun. But that's been this video of FIFA World. Let me know what you guys think I should do and what you guys think of the game. If you enjoyed this, do leave it a like. I've been Shade. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.